Hey everybody. I'm gonna wait for you all to come in while I get started. Hey Key. Make sure I get all of my stuff together because I'm on a tight schedule. I'm good, girl. I'm a little tired. That's why I got these glasses on. That's why I've had my glasses on for the last couple of days now. Girl, I got bags like it ain't nobody's business. But I'm good, honey. Thanks for asking. Hi, stepmom. Thank you for joining. Hey, BB. Got a little shine going on. Okay, so I'm going ahead and get started because I know we're on a really tight schedule. And I told Pam that I was going to go a little bit early anyway. So for those of you that are new to my scope and may not know me, if you're watching on the replay, my name is Dominique DeFazier. I am a blended family coach and mediator. I use my background as a certified relationship coach and trained mediator to assist single parents in curating a strategy that will allow them to date on purpose, form and retain healthy parenting partnerships, all while blending their families. And so tonight's scope is about establishing emotional credit. So if you were not live with me yesterday, I went over what an emotional credit report was. So you'll have to catch the replay to kind of understand what I'm talking about tonight. So tonight we're going to be talking about establishing your emotional credit. And y'all let me know if it's choppy because I know Periscope has been a little funky for us lately. So I just want to make sure that you guys can get the information because I think you might actually enjoy it. Okay. So the very first thing I wanted to address was the point of this series is to kind of draw a correlation between your credit report and your emotional history. Okay, that's the easiest way for me to kind of get you to understand the importance of checking your emotional baggage before you start dating someone else. Okay, which is why this is called the emotional credit series, right? So when you're going to establish your emotional credit, it's kind of like how you establish your credit history with banks, right? So say you want to go and get a credit card. So the very first thing that they think or that they look at is your character, right? So that is probably your references or any type of credit history that you may have had from before. If you are brand new to getting a credit card, you don't have any credit history, so they kind of look at your income, whether or not you can pay, and your references. It's no different when you establish your emotional credit with someone. And so your emotional credit with someone might be your friends and your family. How are you on a date? Are you dateable? Right? So that's the very first thing, is establishing your character with that individual that you are seeking emotional credit from. The second one is capacity. So banks want to know that you have the financial capacity to pay them back if they give you a credit limit. So say you have a credit limit of $200. You spend $150 of that $200. They want to make sure that they can get their money back within that 30-day billing cycle. They'll send you a bill for the minimum. You can always pay more than that, but they'll always send you a bill for the minimum. It's no different with your emotional lender. Okay? You want to be sure that you have the mental and emotional and spiritual resources to pay back what they've given to you. So the capacity would be, let's say, unlimited sex, right? You're having sex with no questions asked, or that person is available to you any time of the day. Is it choppy? that person is available to you any time of the day to talk to you about your emotional issues, the stresses of life, or whatever the case may be, right? So you want to be sure that you're able to pay that stuff back, whether it's in 30 days or not. Okay. The next one is capital. So for those of you that may not know, my background is in insurance. I've been in insurance for 10 years. So what I know about a lot of these insurance agents, when they open up their agencies, they have to show that they have at least $30,000 in capital, right? If they don't have $30,000 in capital, they're not even invited for an interview. So it's no different with your emotional lender. They want to make sure that they have, or you have, the capacity or the capital or the character to pay that stuff back. So the third one is the capital. Do you have what it takes to pay them back what they've already invested in you? Okay. Do you have a strong spiritual foundation? Do you have emotional dependability? Are you emotionally stable? Because some people require different things in the relationship. So that's pretty much what your capital would be. The fourth one is collateral. So this is more so for divorced couples or separated couples. If they have children or property or something like that, that would be considered collateral. So the divorce itself, that would pretty much be like the default, right? You're in a relationship, you get a divorce, you default on that. It's no different from if you get a credit card, you max out on the credit card and you don't pay it back. The thing with an emotional lender that might allow them to lend again in the future is the fact that they did not have a complete loss. They still have children, or they still have property, or they still have other resources. Okay. The very last one is the conditions. So the conditions is pretty much like the fine print that we have a tendency not to read. And that's your APR, your hidden fees, things like that. When you are seeking emotional credit from someone, they have a set of conditions too. And it would behoove of you to go and find out what their conditions are, right? So, of course, if you pay your credit card bill on time, after a certain amount of time, the bank might give you an increase, right? That might be one of their conditions. However, if you do not pay your credit card bill on time, then they might end up, putting it on your credit report, putting it in collections. That's one of their conditions. When you are seeking emotional credit from someone, as long as you are able to give them back what they gave you emotionally, you might have a mutually beneficial relationship. However, if you do not give them back what they need emotionally, that can result in an argument. It can result in your tires being slashed, your windows being broken, an emotional temper tantrum, somebody showing up on your job. You never really know, right? So it's best that you go and you find out what that person's emotional credit conditions are before you even start trying to seek emotional credit from them. Okay. So I'm going to do a quick recap. The very first one is character. The second one is capacity. The third is capital. The fourth is collateral. And then the fifth is conditions. Okay. So those are the 5 C's to establishing your emotional credit. And I think I'm right at 7:00 in a little bit. So I'm getting ready to wrap up. My team, Team Scope Money, we are running a train on Periscope. We are a group of women who are entrepreneurs, budding entrepreneurs, established entrepreneurs, and we are supporting each other on a 31-day challenge to Scope. Okay, and we are not just helping each other professionally, we are helping each other personally as well, and it's been extremely beneficial for myself. The next person up will be your emotional wellness coach. She is the truth. Her name is Pamela. and she is going to help you get your emotions in line. And so you absolutely want to follow her. Pamela, if you can, put something in the comments so that they can follow. If you're following me, I'm going to share it out anyway, but you might want to just go on ahead and follow her when she puts something down there. For my single parents who might be co-parenting, I have a free ebook on my website right now. If you go to the link in my bio and click it, that's bit.ly/DEV as in Victory IZIA, which is bit.ly/DeFazier. If you click that link, it'll take you straight to my website. Sign up for the free ebook. It's extremely beneficial. It'll get you on track to co-parenting with your parenting partner. For my single parents, if you are in the midst of trying to date again or trying to get your dating life on track, go out to my website, subscribe to my mailing list so I can send you more information like the emotional credit series that we're going through here on Periscope. Once again, my name is Dominique DeFazier. I am your blended family coach and mediator. I assist single parents curate a strategy that will allow them to date on purpose, form and maintain healthy parenting partnerships, all while blending their families, okay? If you catch the replay, please make sure you give my bald-headed boyfriend down there some hearts. He absolutely loves it. And if you follow me, you will not miss another scope, okay, for the next 28, 21 days. Somewhere around there. So I just want to say thank you guys. Thank you to my team, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.